Listen, this is not ordinary language. This is a message the universe has written with your name on it. What you feel right now, that hollow ache, the sleep you can't find, the exhaustion that echoes in your chest, I know it. And I'm telling you, the cry you've been holding inside is finally getting an answer. Don't let this moment slip. This is the turning point. Remember those nights when your pockets were empty, when you dared to dream and your dreams fell apart? Relationships broke, hopes splintered, and every morning the same question rose. Why me? That pain still lives inside you. That's true. But truth hides treasure. The soil soaked by your tears is about to sprout gold. The deeper the wound, the deeper the roots, and deep roots grow when a harvest is coming. Slowly, the scene shifts silence, then a whisper. Do you hear it? A gentle voice you've longed for. Not just a voice from above, it's the calling inside you, an invitation. Rise, it says. Look, believe. It's not a thunderclap. It's the soft dawn slipping through storm cracks, pulling you from shadow into light. Something inside you is changing like the first beam of morning, slipping through a slit and cutting the dark. That beam is breaking loose within you. With every breath, a warm hush spreads through your heart, not the world's fire, but a divine warmth that melts old cold. This is not mere comfort, it's active support. The universe has noticed you, and it's investing in your capacity, your future, your destiny. I speak plainly, no sugarcoating, no false glitter. You are not in danger. You are on assignment. What you thought was lost is being transformed. Where you saw failure, seeds were planted. Where you felt delayed, it was only preparation, the soil being readied. Roots stretching for a future you could not yet imagine. You are no longer standing at the scene that stopped you. You stand on the edge of something calling you from within, from above, from the heart of the cosmos. Hope, curiosity, a small sting of fear that pushes you forward, not FOMO, but a momentum of courage. Ask yourself, if this is true, do I want to miss it? That question anchors you. Money, luxury, success, not just symbols, but a language the cosmos understands. Imagine your name engraved on golden sand. Imagine numbers in a bank account that mean freedom, choice, and influence. But true wealth isn't only cash. It's a subtle robe of peace that honors you more than any palace. You are not alone. This is not distant theology or a fable. It's tangible and within reach. When you move with the voice, you hear bold yet wise doors open that had no keys. Some will call it luck. I call it divine alignment force bending in your favor. What you receive will not only bless you, it will bless generations. Your rise becomes light for others. Tell the difference between the voices that lift you and the ones that deceive. Every shiny offer is not yours. Peace is the test. If a decision doesn't bring deep peace, it's not the one. True gifts say yes to your soul, not just to your eyes. Guard your senses, your eyes, ears, heart. Every choice sculpts you. Don't decide from fear. Decide from surrendered strength. Surrender is the bridge where fear shrinks and faith blooms. Release the fear over what you don't yet have. Creation is happening. Patience is the oil pressed through the mill. Waiting isn't delay, it's preparation. The seeds you planted in silence are sprouting now. Celebrate the small green shoots, the first cracks, the quiet openings. Small beginnings with the source always become great harvests. When abundance comes, it will overflow not only into your life, but into the lives you touch. This isn't a promise of ease, it's an announcement of transformation. What you feel now is the beginning. This is the hour when light tears the dark. You are called to rise, to see, to speak. Say it aloud. I hear the voice that calls me. I release my fear. I step into the life the universe has prepared for me. That declaration is not empty air. It is a key. When you speak it, the world listens. When you move, paths form. Your story is not over. It is entering a new chapter. What was broken is being remade. What seemed lost is returning as treasure. You are center stage in that divine story. Stand up. Open the inner eye. Embrace the call drawing you from the inside. This was not merely a message, it's a sacred appointment. Walk now not cautiously, but courageous. Not doubting, but resolved. Not from small thinking, but from the vastness prepared for you. The power that set the stars in motion is with you now. It will fill you with prosperity, protection, and a deep peace money can't buy. This is your hour. Eyes alight, heart steady. Step forward with steady feet. Rise and take what is yours. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the silence around you. Beneath the noise of daily life, beneath the chaos of bills, responsibilities, and endless running, there is a stillness. And in that stillness, something has been waiting for you. Not tomorrow, not someday. Now. You've carried burdens that never truly belonged to you. Expectations, failures, comparisons. And yet, here you are, still breathing, still searching, still longing for the one sign that confirms you are meant for more. This is that sign. Look closer at your life, the patterns, the timing, the way things fall apart just before something greater appears. That's not coincidence. That's orchestration. The universe has been arranging every detail like a master composer weaving a symphony. The pain was not punishment, it was preparation. Every sleepless night was soil, every tear a seed. And now, the ground beneath you is trembling not with loss, but with breakthrough. Imagine it. You walk into a room, and the atmosphere shifts, not because of what you wear, but because of what you carry, a divine authority. You touch opportunities and they multiply. You open your bank account, and it no longer reflects scarcity, but overflow. Not just numbers rising, but doors opening. Travel tickets waiting. Keys to properties you once only admired in magazines. Laughter echoing in homes you thought you'd never own. This isn't fantasy. This is alignment. And alignment begins when you stop bowing to fear. Fear whispers, play small, blend in, accept less. But faith shouts, rise higher, step forward, claim what is yours. Faith is not timid hope, it's bold agreement with destiny. And destiny is calling your name. You've been told you're ordinary, but ordinary doesn't wrestle with nights like you did. Ordinary doesn't keep rising after every fall. Ordinary doesn't carry the weight of visions too big to explain. No, you were marked from the beginning. That restlessness inside you, that ache for more, it's evidence. Evidence that your spirit remembers what your mind forgot. You were created for greatness. Walking through airports with first-class tickets in your pocket, not worrying about the price because wealth flows like air. Imagine mornings where you wake not to alarms, but to freedom, choosing what to do because you want to, not because you have to. Luxury cars parked outside, not as trophies, but as tools of expression. Success no longer distant, but daily. This is not greed. This is your inheritance. But here's the secret: wealth without wisdom collapses. Success without spirit is shallow. That's why the universe isn't just pouring riches into your hands. It's refining your vision, sharpening your discernment, teaching you how to carry abundance without being crushed by it. You won't just have money, you'll have mastery. You won't just hold influence, you'll command atmospheres. The shift in your chest, the goosebumps across your skin, That's not emotion, that's activation. The old identity is falling away. Scarcity is dissolving. Chains are snapping. You are no longer the person who once begged for change. You are the one who brings change. Opportunities will come disguised. Not every open door is divine. Some will flatter your pride. Others will drain your strength. That's why you must stay awake. Trust the peace inside you more than the applause around you. True wealth doesn't scream. It whispers. It feels like home. This is your moment, a divine setup. The curtain is rising, and you are stepping onto the stage that was written into your story before your first breath. The lights are not blinding. They are guiding. And what's about to unfold is bigger than your prayers, faster than your plans, richer than your imagination. The world will ask, "How did you do it?" And you will smile because you'll know. It wasn't luck. It wasn't chance. It was destiny. Answering destiny. Look around you. The atmosphere is not the same. Something has shifted. The very air feels charged, like lightning waiting to strike. You thought this was another ordinary day, but heaven has marked it as extraordinary. This is not routine. This is revelation. The ground beneath your life is opening, not in destruction, but in release. What was buried is breaking through. The dreams you thought were dead are stretching upward. The opportunities you thought were lost are circling back, not as shadows, but as doors wide open. What you once called delay, the universe now calls delivery. Can you see it? Favor pouring like a river no dam can stop. Connections aligning like puzzle pieces you never knew existed. Phone calls, emails, encounters that look random, but none of it is random. This is orchestration. This is destiny in motion. And it's not just material, it's spiritual authority taking shape. When you speak, atmospheres will bend. When you step into rooms, conversations will shift. You'll sense power humming inside you, the kind that cannot be bought, only bestowed. The world will see the results, the homes, the wealth, the success, but only you will know the secret. It was not hustle alone. It was divine timing, releasing its weight. Picture yourself standing at a window, city lights stretching endlessly before you, towers rising, cars gliding, neon signs glowing, and you realize you're not looking up at success anymore. You are looking out from it. You have become the view others dream of reaching. But even greater than the money, the properties, the luxury is the clarity. No more confusion. No more wandering. You know who you are. You know where you're going. And nothing, no voice, no storm, no circumstance can make you doubt it again. This is the turning of the tide. Scarcity has been broken. Struggle has lost its grip. You have crossed the invisible line where survival ends and abundance begins. And now, abundance isn't trickling, it's flooding. The universe whispers, "Take your seat at the table." The table isn't crowded. It was reserved for you. Your name was written there long before you doubted yourself. Sit not as a guest, but as an heir. Eat, not scraps, but the feast. Drink, not in fear of running out, but in confidence of overflow. And know this, you are not rising for yourself alone. Your breakthrough is the blueprint for others. Your story will unlock faith in those still in the dark. Your abundance will finance dreams bigger than your own. The wealth you carry will ripple into generations, into legacies, into eternity. So lift your chin, straighten your shoulders, step forward. The spotlight has shifted. The curtain has lifted. The music has begun. And this right now, this very breath, is your entrance. You are no longer waiting. You are walking. You are no longer hoping. You are harvesting. You are no longer wishing. You are wealth itself in motion. Breathe. Let everything around you fall silent, because what is arriving now cannot be measured in numbers or owned in objects. This is not just about money, not just about luxury, not even about success. This is about identity. You have crossed the point of no return. You are no longer the seeker. You are the source. The universe is not only placing wealth in your hands, it is rewriting the very atmosphere around you. When you walk, doors respond. When you speak, hearts awaken. When you move, currents shift. You have become the evidence that heaven touches earth. Your presence alone carries a frequency that breaks limitations. You thought abundance meant having more, but the truth is greater abundance means being more, being unshakable in storms, being radiant in darkness, being untouchable by fear. Look within yourself right now. Do you feel it? That rising certainty, that steady pulse. It's not adrenaline, it's alignment. It's eternity breathing through you. There will be moments ahead when the path looks narrow, when others doubt, when the world cannot understand your courage. But you will not bend. You will not return to smallness. You are marked by greatness too deeply to ever live average again. Even your silence will speak. Even your shadow will shine. This is why the trials had to be long. This is why the nights had to be heavy. Not to break you, but to build you into a vessel wide enough to carry what is coming. And what is coming is not trickles of favor, it is floods of glory. You will not merely taste prosperity. You will host it, embody it, radiate it. Close your eyes and imagine generations whispering your name, not because you were lucky, but because you were bold. You said yes when others hesitated. You believed when others doubted. And because of that, rivers of blessing now flow where deserts once stretched. This is the seal. You are no longer waiting for miracles. You are walking as the miracle. You are not reaching for light. You are burning as light. You are not praying for a sign. You have become the sign. And from this moment on, your life itself will be the message. Now rise, step, speak. The story has already turned. The universe has already shifted. And you are the proof. Listen carefully, because what comes now is not just a continuation. It is the unveiling of the deepest truth. You have stepped beyond wealth, beyond success, beyond titles. What surrounds you now is not only abundance, but transformation itself. You are no longer chasing a future, you are embodying destiny. The universe has begun to shape itself around you. Mountains that once blocked your path are bowing like sand dunes to the wind. Oceans that once felt endless are parting before your steps. You are not pushing against resistance anymore. Creation itself is cooperating with your movement. This is what it means to be chosen. Reality rearranges when you arrive. And feel this. The power within you is not loud. It is steady. It doesn't shout. It hums. It doesn't force. It commands. The kind of authority that doesn't need permission, because it flows from a place deeper than permission. It flows from eternity. Your yes has unlocked layers of favor that no system, no law, no circumstance can deny. You will notice it in strange ways. Conversations shifting when you enter, people pausing when you speak, impossible doors swinging open as if they were waiting for your hand. What you once called coincidence will reveal itself as choreography. You are not stumbling into opportunities. They are orbiting around you, waiting for alignment. This is not just prosperity of possessions, it is prosperity of perception. You are seeing with new eyes, hearing with new clarity, walking with new rhythm. The noise of fear is gone. The weight of doubt is lifted. You are tuned to the frequency of heaven, and that frequency cannot be silenced. Even time bends in your favor now. What should have taken years will happen in months. What others struggle for decades to grasp will fall into your lap in days. Acceleration is not a dream. It is your new normal. You are not behind. You are ahead because you are aligned. And there is a mystery here. Wealth is no longer only something you hold. It is something you release. Your words will carry value greater than gold. Your presence will open paths richer than diamonds. The legacy you build will outlast every empire made of stone. You are not only inheriting abundance, you are becoming a fountain of it. So stand firm, do not look back. The horizon is not calling you, it is waiting for you. You are no longer part of the crowd hoping for change. You are the wave that brings change. And from this moment forward, the world will not merely remember what you achieved. It will remember what awakened through you. This is your unveiling. The final proof that destiny was never distant. It was living in your very breath, waiting for you to notice. And now that you have, nothing will ever be the same again. The moment has come. Not someday, not tomorrow now. You can feel it in your bones, like thunder rumbling before the strike. Every closed door behind you was only a setup. Every broken night was only fuel. And now the heavens are opening, not with a whisper, but with a roar. Watch closely. What once felt locked is breaking wide. The vault of destiny is swinging open, and treasures long hidden are rushing into your hands. Not crumbs, not fragments, but overflow. Wealth is not coming drop by drop. It's cascading like waterfalls, unstoppable, undeniable, uncontainable. This is no trick of the mind. It's not fantasy. This is divine economics. Where the world saw lack, heaven planted surplus. Where others counted you out, the universe marked you as chosen. And chosen ones do not scrape, by they reign. Picture it not small victories, but empires. Not coins, but kingdoms. Land, influence, authority, all bending toward you like iron pulled to a magnet. You were not made to chase. You were designed to attract, to command, to multiply. Feel the fire rising in your chest. That's not adrenaline. That's anointing. That's your DNA remembering who you are. You are not a beggar. You are not forgotten. You are not broken beyond repair. You are a vessel of abundance, a walking inheritance, a living decree of prosperity. The earth itself has been waiting for you, waiting for your voice to rise, for your steps to strike, for your vision to ignite. This is why nothing before satisfied you, because you were never meant to live average. You are the disruption, the turning point, the evidence of what divine favor looks like in human form. And now hear this. Clearly no force can stop what has begun. Not fear, not doubt, not even the shadow of your past. The chains have not only broken, they've been melted. There is no prison left to return to. From this moment, you will speak and see results. You will decide and doors will open. You will step and pathways will rise beneath your feet. Wealth will not just find you, it will chase you, overflow you, crown you. And when people ask, how did you do it? You will smile, because you know you didn't just rise. You were raised, lifted by a hand greater than chance, steadied by a force older than time, propelled by a destiny that refuses to be denied. This is it, the final unveiling. You are not entering abundance, you are abundance. You are not moving toward light, you are the light. And nothing will ever be the same again.